All right, so in this lesson, we are going to calculate the perimeter and area of the base. So calculate the perimeter and area of the base. Rectangular and, triangular. This should be triangular. Triangular prisms. Maybe I could make that a little bit nicer. It looks like triangular. There we go. Triangular. I'm not sure that's much better, to be honest, but that's what we got. So we're going to we'll calculate the perimeter and area of the base. Perimeter and area of the base. Perimeter and area of the base. So we need to know what the base is before we get the perimeter and the area of it. You can't find the perimeter and the area of the base if you don't know what the base is, right? So I am going to give you some examples. Now, first things first. I want you to think about it as top and bottom. So this is our base. Let me draw an arrow. That is our base. That is our base. It's like the bottom of this rectangular prism. This triangular prism. This is our base. This is our base. So, our rectangular prism has 6 faces. This is our base. Technically, this is our second base. Technically, this is our second base. So, I want you to shade the bases of each one. So, top and bottom. This is our first base. This is our second base. Triangular prisms are weird though, because you can tip them over. You can tip this over. You see where this one has been pushed over. Well, the triangular prisms, the main triangle will still be your base. That is still your base. You see how it was tipped over? Bam. So these are our bases. That's our top base. This is our bottom base. With triangular prisms, the triangles, the faces that are triangles, will still be your bases. So let's go through more of these. So this is the bottom. This is the top. This was tipped over, so that's the bottom. And you can't see it here, but it's there. And that's the bottom. That's the first base and second base. First base and second base. It doesn't matter which one. They're both bases, right? So this is the base we can see. But there's a base back here also. Triangle prism, knocked over. Here's one base. Here's the other. Triangular prism. The triangle faces are our bases. Okay, and this one, the triangle face is our base, and the other triangle face, well, back there somewhere. There's it's hard to show both. Or maybe I could do this. I could just use a different color, right? Look at me. There are 2 bases. Here's one base, and here's the other base. One base, the other base. One base, the other base. One base, the other base. Oh, we can see the top base, but there's also one down here, right? Oh. Right here, and it's right down there. Oh, this one's kind of tipped up a little bit. Oops, I can do better. That's one base, that's the other base. That's one base, that's the other base. we can see the base up there. It's hard to see or imagine this base down here with all these lines, but there's the other base. And lastly, here's our one base and here's the other base. I encourage you to do this, like look away, try it again, like just, or yeah, I just encourage you to practice this. So you might ask yourself, well, I know the triangular prism, the bases are the triangles, right? The triangles, 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 triangles. But what about this rectangular prism, right? Well, the thing is about rectangular prisms, is that these could also be the bases. Or these could also be the bases. Like these could also be the bases. These could also be the bases. But for our purposes, to help us right now, we are just going to assume the top and the bottom are bases. The top and the bottom, top and the bottom, top and the bottom. Tipped over, top and the bottom, top and the bottom. All right, so let's calculate the perimeter and the area of the bases. First thing I want you to do is shade the bases. So here's, well, yes, let's shade the bases. So that's my base, and that's my other base. Now I want you to draw always draw the base. So right here, I can do a tiny bit better. All right, so this is my base. Oops. Base. Okay, and it is 5 centimeters by 4 centimeters. So the perimeter of the base is the distance around the base. This is P. So 4 centimeters, the distance around is 4, oh, that's not 4 centimeters. That's 5 centimeters. That's 4 centimeters. So to get the perimeter of the base, I need to do a 4 centimeters plus 4 centimeters plus 5 centimeters plus 5 centimeters. So which will give me, or give us, that's 10 and 8 is 18 centimeters. And that's it. It's pretty easy, right? So let's find the area, which is capital B, area of the base, area of the base. Area of the base will be, remember this is a rectangle, so it's going to be base times height. So our base is 5 centimeters. Our height is 4 centimeters. Our height is 4 centimeters. So we get 5 centimeters times 4 centimeters is 20. 5 times 4 is 20. Centimeters times centimeters is centimeters to the second power. Now I'm going to add something to this. This is the number of equal slices or layers. Now I want you to think about this as a cake. So if this is a cake, how many layers tall is the cake? Well, if you notice, this is 10. This is the height of the whole thing of the prism. So there are 10 centimeter layers. All right, let's do this again. So first thing I want you to do, shade in the bases. And then I want you drawing. Oops. There we go. Okay, so 6 centimeters. Oops. I don't know why I keep drawing C, 6 centimeters. Oh, because C was next. And 3 centimeters. The perimeter is the distance around. Remember that this is the distance around. So 6 centimeters, 3 centimeters. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna draw like that. I'm gonna write base in here. Okay, 6 centimeters, 3 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 3 centimeters. So the perimeter would be 6 centimeters plus 6 centimeters plus 3 centimeters plus 3 centimeters. So that's 6, and then I have 6, and then another one. So that's 18 centimeters. And the area of the base. Well, our base... okay, so this is the base of our prism. The base of our rectangle that we drew, or it looks like a square, but it's a rectangle. The base of this rectangle is 6 centimeters, or measures 6 centimeters, and the height measures 3 centimeters. So, base times height, base times height equals 6 centimeters times 3 centimeters, which is 18 centimeters squared. Oh, what a coincidence. And then lastly, let's talk about how tall our cake is. It's 4 centimeters. That's 4 centimeter layers. All right, example number 3. Actually, I'm gonna go back here like that. Okay. So example number 3. Let's shade our bases. Let's draw our base, or one of our bases. So this is our base of a rectangular prism. It is 4 feet by 9 feet. To get the perimeter, which is the distance around, we have to add everything. So 4 feet, 4 feet, 9 feet, 9 feet. We want to find the distance around. So 9 feet plus 9 feet plus 4 feet plus 4 feet. So 9 plus 9 is 18. 4 plus 4 is 8. So 18 plus 8 is 26 feet. Okay. And then area of the base. Well, let's look at our base. The base of this base, which is weird, is 4 feet. And the height is 9 feet. Okay, so 4 times, base times height because it's a rectangle, right? So 4 feet times 9 feet is 36 square feet. Let me do that a little bit better. Square feet. And the number of layers or slices that we have is 6. It's 6 feet tall. So 6 foot layers. 6 foot layers. Or 6 1 foot layers. Let's do this. Let's shade our bases. Alright, maybe I can do a tiny bit better. Maybe not. That's our first base. That's our second base.